Because I know Ninja Boogie's bounty, I really do like him when he's
It's one
playing
of the
these
good
type
ones.
of these movers, the Night Stalkers, the bounties. He's been very successful on them in the past when they've played it. But this game just really does look tough right off the bat. So maybe it's just going to be a full tri-lane bottom, and they send Ice 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 alone, and that's how they try to solidify their Spectre farm.
Yeah, a bit of love there for Xanova from Ninja Boogie. Let's see how it goes. We got a bounty.
Dude,
We got a clock.
And I like the LGD guys. They always use our. They always
Dude,
use
the
our
LGD
chat wheel. They're the only ones that use it. I feel.
Yes.
Xnova always does that.
It's because we pay them the big bucks, you know.
I don't think I've ever talked to any of them. I think I've said one word to FY, and he's very intimidating. Look at the build by Ame, by the way. Branches galore. 5 branches.
My goodness. Let's see how it pays off. The branch boy.
He can eat his tangos, more regen. We see FY starts with the gauntlet. Also a crazy amount of regen on him. So Chalice is going toward that top lane. So 1v1 Chalice versus Clockwork. As they are looking to be, they're doing their own pressure lane on the side of LGD. Let's see if they switch stuff up. Some indecision going there between. So they want to go for the rune. They know that they're pretty strong in comparison. But Ninja Boogie might be able to claim his own bounty because
There's no one on it.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to get 3.
All right. They outplayed themselves, LGD.
Chalice didn't even contest for any of them. Just wants to emphasize getting a block versus the Clockwork, I guess. So the Ninja Boogie. Will he get a courier snipe? Highly unlikely at the beginning. As Xnova looks like he's going to actually start mid. And oh, Moon's not happy. Oh, Moon's happy again. All right, got into tower. Couple hits, so that'll push into equilibrium onto his side. But didn't get the block. Somnus got a full block. That's a very sad Storm Spirit.
I was going to say, this is not going to be a nice lane for him for the first few levels, is it, the Storm? Somnus. Can be pretty heavy with harass until sort of those points are there for Moon to shove the lane back with the remnants and aftershock. Sorry, not aftershock, overload.
Yeah, I was like, wait, where's there? I clicked around, I'm like, wait, what?
Shaker.
I was like, where's Shaker? So yeah, it's the full tri lane to try to secure Mushi.
Yeah. Let's see how well his farm goes. As we saw last game, he did suffer.
Oh man, Moon is just getting the treatment because of that level 1 block in the lane. As Somnus will secure. Is he gonna get the double range creep deny?
Ah, mate. Only just kept alive there by the Fairy Fire usage of FY. Very close to taking him.
Yeah, it dropped extremely low. Somnus has 4 denies already in the mid lane. 2 range creep denies, so Moon's gonna already start getting out leveled. As we do see Ame went for the flak level 1 and has doubled up the wave so that they can try to get experience, but they're actually getting forced away by this tri lane.
Trying to chase down Ninja Boogie. Ninja Boogie's got the movement speed, will be fine. Yeah, space certainly being made for Mushi to hit the creeps on these first few waves.
Yep. Bottom lane is definitely going in favor of Mineski, but the other 2 lanes are quite heavily favored for LGD. Lycan doesn't care at all about a Clockwork, because even if he does get you inside of the cogs with Battery Assault, you've got your wolves you can summon.
Somnus wants he can grab that double damage rune top. He does know it's there because he had the Ogre Scout at bottom rune, so he knows there's a rune top.
Ooh, he missed 2 last hits there. And Bounty Hunter might be able to get it before him, Somnus.
Oh!
He gets it.
Oh, Ninja Boogie.
This is what we're saying. Ninja Boogie is the key. He's already safely guaranteed bottom lane for now, for the start for Mushi. But now as Xnova comes down, turns it around. And now we'll see what this little Bounty Hunter can do with the DD. I'm going to try to put some pressure onto Chalice. With this DD, they might have the damage. Ice 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 also dropping low. And the DD's a knife. Ninja Boogie.
The Wolves, though.
The Wolves?
They get him. All right. So Mineski do get first blood, but they do lose Ice Ice Ice. But they'll take that. Taking Chalice off the map. Getting that gold bounty as well for Ninja Boogie.
Like we said, though, Ninja Boogie, he's the key. He's the key to the success if they can do this in this game.
Now, mid lane Moon's starting to get a bit of CS back, but still, obviously, Somnus with that lead, 18 to 10 against 10 for 1.
It's those
full level.
Those denies, yeah, really adding up. I think he's gotten majority of the range creep denies. I looked and I'm pretty sure he got 3 range creep denies or 4 range creep denies already. And he's about to get a 5th. Another deny on the range creep and another melee deny. Grant would be going crazy right now. Grant would be loving this with these denies. It's his favorite thing in the world, I know that. As now Ame has started to secure some last hits down bottom whenever X-Nova makes the move down. Rune's coming out. It does spawn bottom. And do we have a bottle picked up? We do. Somnus has the bottle. And, man, Moon's already pushed to jungle. Level 3. He's going to take the next wave as it approaches his tower, but you can tell that he's not a happy Storm Spirit. And although they did kill Chalice up in that top lane, Chalice is last hitting just way better than Ice Ice Ice, you know, for obvious reasons. It's a Glycan versus a Clockwork matchup. You've got way higher base damage, way higher regen.
Getting the levels at least though, top. Nice.
Yeah. And
not in any danger of dying at the moment. I see the 5-minute runes come up.
Mm-hmm. So he's getting in position for the Moon. Going for their bounty rune as Ninja Boogie will contest for X-Novas.
Is he going to be able to grab it? Yes, he is. Ninja Boogie will take it.
Mushi taking a lot of damage, but so is Ame. Ame commits forward for the kill. The Arcane Curse is going to start to add up on him.
Oh, and Mushi goes back in, trying to get a few hits in, but indeed Mushi will go down. Ame does fall as well, but so does Jabs. That's a double kill for FY.
The clap actually helping FY quite a lot there, doing that extra damage onto the silencer.
Ninja
FY,
Boogie.
He's got the tether. He will be okay. The bounty rune, though. Ninja Boogie knows what he's after. He gets it.
Top lane. Let's try and make a go onto Ice 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 here. He'll cog himself in. Let's push back Chalice a few times. Chalice is ready with the movement speed with the wraparound to continue to chase down Ice Ice Ice. He's got the walls tanking up the battery assault, but Ice 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 trying to squeeze his way through this narrow gap of the forest, making it harder for Chalice to chase, but it's not too hard for him at the end of the day. Chalice gets the chase down, gets the kill.
If he had gotten the cogs and was actually aware that X-Nova doesn't have a point in stun. Oh, X-Nova actually was saving a point. That's really smart. Didn't notice that at first. Saving stun and has the mango. Or saving point and has the mango. As Somnus continues to dominate this mid matchup. And Moon's still only level 5.
Yeah, level 7 on the Queen of Pain.
Has ulti available too. Moon.
Somnus
wants him.
Yeah. There's nothing holding him back from a free and easy kill. Straight up. Jumps forward, has the 2-level advantage. Nothing that Moon can do.
And top tower will get brought down nice and early. Dire tower. Dire gets the last hit, so not Chalice, but they still get that gold secured. And already a Dominator finished on this Lycan. So Ame is kind of he's like the sacrifice a bit. He's like the offlane gyrocopter, and I don't think that LGD minds too much. They've got stacks coming along to catch him back up. And they've got 2 dominant lanes. 2 incredibly dominant lanes.
So down bottom. A bit of an attempt on Samushi, homing missile on him. But Ninja Boogie is there.
Yeah, I don't even know if they're trying to go for it. They're just hurting
him for the creeps, yeah.
Push him off the creep wave.
Top lane. Ice Ice Ice. Has managed to get X-Nova in the cogs.
The wolves, oh, okay. The battery assault actually still not quite in range of them.
I'll make Ice Ice Ice. He's got the level 6 now. Low on the mana, but once he refuels, he'll be able to look for those hookshot rotations. Bottom lane. Jab's getting the curse out onto the 2 of them. You got Ninja Boogie getting the slow onto Ame. He's got that regen from FY, keeping him fine. X-Nova also TPing in as now Ame tries to look to turn, chase the Ninja Boogie. And Ninja Boogie, deep and hidden in the trees, will be able to get himself back underneath the tower.
Full health, full mana, given back to Ame.
Oh, there. We'll look towards the silencer. In fact, Jabs, gotta be careful there. One more touch and Jabs will go down, and there's the right click. They find Jabs. Ame's still alive here. It's just too hard for Mineski to really go on him.
He gets healed.
With the power of the Io.
Just those stick charges coming up for FY to give Ame just enough health there to continue that push forward. And Chalice nearly taking out a tier 2 top. Somnus continuing to free farm in the mid lane. And This early game already looking very devastating for Mineski, as they drafted a pretty greedy lineup. Ninja Boogie. They're looking at Chalice, but Chalice has Shapeshift, and he's out of there. Turning to give a little bit of punch, a little bit back. Jabs. Getting kind of owned by the Wolves as well as the Satyr. Jabs. Jabs. Oh, they stopped attacking? Okay, he's dead anyway, though. And the Satyr will get denied by the Wolf. Oh my god, the insult to injury.
Micro there.
Oh. The dagger was off the mark. As now the mid tower will go down to Somnus. And the lead continues for LGD in this early start.
3k advantage, 8 for 3. Multiple lanes going well.
Oh, Ninja Boogie actually revealed his invis to go for a last hit, and Somnus just doesn't hesitate at all. That's pretty much the Veil finished up now for this Queen of Pain, who's level 10. Storm level 8 in comparison. The supports are all level 4 and 5. So this Queen of Pain has free reign. As Ame, bottom, has call down available.
Can FY keep him alive? He cannot. Ame will fall. Moon with this rotation, looking for a second. Doesn't quite find FY as FY tethers back to safety. Somnus now in, looking to jump forward onto Jabs. There are 4 heroes here though. Somnus very deep and on his own, and he's going to get taken down. Jabs will be denied as Mineski able to outplay LGD on that bottom lane, getting both Ame and Somnus.
He committed forward for that too. He had a haste rune, and he just stayed and held his ground rather than just trying to run away. Just really wanted to commit forward for the kill, and now loses an int, losing 2 int because of it. Quite a bit of mistake there by Somnus. As now Ame starts to farm his stacks, but he's like level 6, and that's a quad ancient stack. This looks like a pipe dream of him killing those ancients, as I believe they're gonna just go look for a fight instead. Clears out the 2 hard camps though. And with this deep vision, they already see the positioning of where Jabs is on the silencer, and they're looking for him.
Well, Moon's going to look to try and back him up. He's got the Vortex onto Ame. Do they have the damage? They do. That's going to be Ame down, and FY, he's gone as well.
Nice. Nice by Mineski.
LGD just being a little too confident here with the Gyro IO, and they're getting punished for it.
Yeah. Way too overeager. They had the ward vision. They just really wanted to commit forward for the silencer, but with the hunt, Mineski outnumbering, especially in that position, right? That's in their jungle. That's right by their shrine. But Chalice sticking to objective gaming now, continuing to push toward top.
Full blade mail on ice now. So can easily look to get involved in the fights and make it a lot harder for heroes like Somnus' Queen of Pain and Arme's Gyro to just unleash their combo without having to worry about getting a lot of the damage returned.
Jabs queued up the Midas. Somnus. The global comes out actually late. They may have been able to get that one with the global too.
I think they would have. They do have the point of Vortex and such.
He is pretty tanky though. He's got the Veil now too. He's got 12 armor and 1400 HP.
Did take the 10 strength talent, yeah.
Yeah. It would have, I mean, they still missed the global timing, so that's the important thing. Not sure if they would have gotten the kill anyway. As Chalice, I believe that's the book 1 finished on the courier. So they could look to go for some type of pressure here. They could take the tier 1 bottom and then look to go for a Roche relatively soon. Maybe wait for the 2nd or 3rd level of that Necro. But they definitely still have quite a big of a power spike in comparison to Mineski, who now they don't have Haunt up still for a while. So tier 1 tower bottom. They all collapse. Somnus is just looking, he wants Jabs. So Ninja Boogie walking into that sentry, the rocket will be enough.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is
Still
under
the fact,
attack.
yeah, that Chalice and Somnus still looking very scary. And we already talked about from the draft just how this lineup really can overrun that of Mineski and Jabs. Found out by Somnus, Sonic Wave down, Jabs will tick out to the Shadow Strike. We are going to see a hook shot coming from Ice, but the blink's back up. Somnus is
but now
gone.
Ice.
He's in trouble. He'll try for the Blade Mail, TP out, but the homing missile connects, and Ice will fall as well. Double kill for Somnus.
Somnus doesn't even care that when he commits for that kill for jabs that he gives away that they have a ward there. He's like, nope, don't care. I'm killing you.
Feeling pretty confident at the moment, LGD here in game 2.
Yep, taking out another tier 2, and you can see top Moon actually taking all the creeps from Mushi. So Mushi was pushing this tower, which, you know, it's great if you cut the creep wave, but now Mushi has no wave to farm afterwards, so actually has to port elsewhere. Does have the Blade Mail finish, though. See if they can make anything happen with that.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Tier 2 after Tier 2 being taken by Chalice. All outer towers now gone up 14 minutes in.
Somnus looks like he wants to stop Moon from doing this creep cutting. Makes his way toward top. Will intercept the wave. Kaya picked up. They're starting to get a little bit here. They've got Blade Mail Clockwork, they've got Kaya Storm, and they've got Blade Mail Spectre. Did I say Blade Mail Spectre? No, I said Blade Mail Clock. Yeah, I did.
I see Chalice.
Chalice.
Spots out jabs.
Quick, easy kill.
Keeps that streak going.
They've got, I mean, they've only really got Clockwork to stop this Storm as well as this Lycan, or to stop this Lycan as well as the Queen of Pain.
Yeah, she's got
It's
a yours
like-
now as well, Somnus, so even harder to trap.
Yeah, it's...
She'll always have the chance to buy time to blink back out, even if she overextends.
Even if there's a global, as like a hook shot into
Yeah.
a global, he can just Yules himself and turn it around as Somnus.
So let's try and go. LGD looking for a fight, but the cogs causing some issues there. Have to carefully maneuver their way around. Ice will be connected upon by the homing missile as they get on top of him. It's Ninja Boogie also falling pretty low. The cooldowns there. You're going to zip forward with the Storm Spirit, trying to find onwards with the Global Silence to get on top of the Arme Gyrocopter, and they do find him, as well as X-Nova, a 2 for 2.
How many tracks was that thrown out? It was at least one, right? I think they got at least one track.
I think so, yes.
We'll find out. Let's see. It was... He threw out 2.
Okay.
One of them was still on top of the Queen of Pain, though. So, yeah, they got at least one track kill out of it. However, it's still level 1 track, so it doesn't give the most amount of gold, and they had to commit a lot for it. That was the global as well as the haunt. Committed forward, and LGD, it's not like they were all 5 there. Chalice was just still farming on the map, and FY too. FY was farming jungle. There's a
big
long
zip.
zip. Not going to reach in time.
Yeah, FY already TP'd out.
I think that's probably book 3 finished for Chalice, right? So this is probably the when they can go for that Roche timing. Or even just look for these fights, because, I mean, they've already taken all the tier 2s. They've got a lot of map control.
They've got decent ways to try and go for the Aegis steals. Of course, they've got a hook shot.
Yeah.
They've got the Storm. They've got Global. They've got Haunt. Haunt and Global obviously still on cooldown for 1 minute and 2 minutes. So they won't be there. But still, Ice, and Moon could look for the play if they're aware of this going down. The scribbles are being made, so they do know that something's going on around the pit. As it would seem, there's the rocket out. They know for sure. Can they make a steal play happen?
Well worth trying. X-Nova is going to try to block this hook out. You see him patrolling back and forth on the left side there. And Storm Spirit, Moon.
Oh, Ice.
Ice goes
He's in.
in.
Is he going to be able to get the last touch on it?
He gets
No,
it.
he gets the snatch.
He gets the snatch.
He grabs the Aegis. Doesn't get the kill upon it, and he will almost certainly die a second time as LGD are all there ready to beat him up.
Worth.
But he stops them from having the Aegis.
Yeah. Even X-Nova gives it to him. There you go, another tip.
And interesting
But
to see
I
this.
don't
Did
think
you see
those-
that when we
What
showed
was that?
the win probability?
Hmm?
60% for Mineski.
Maybe it just, I think the win probability might just like Spectre.
I think it likes Spectre.
Because most of the games I see Spectre,
Yeah.
even when they're losing really bad, it has the win percentage high for the Spectre team. And, I mean,
It
LGD,
would make
they
sense.
don't care.
In
They're gonna
terms
go
of
high ground.
the in-game stats, Spectre does have one of the highest win rates at the moment, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. At high level games. But here we go, mid lane indeed. The tier 3 taken. Global Silence comes out. They get the Vortex onto Somnus. Can they kill him off in time? He's getting low. They jump
get him.
forward. They find Somnus. As Somnus gone, Chalice trying to chase in. Looking towards Mushi. Will pick up a double kill. The 3 dead buyback comes out from Ninja Boogie. Chalice trying to get out, but the zips are there and they've got the control. That's going to be Chalice down. They've only had to expend 1 buyback here, Mineski, but they're already looking to chase for more Moon. Pretty low on mana. Does manage to get the overload slow touch onto X-Nova. Another track kill for Mineski.
There you go. 3 track kills,
Look at that. Dota Plus was right.
3 track kills, 2,000 gold swing, big experience swing as well. Moon did 3,000 damage in that last fight, and that was without a haunt.
Stanley showing us how they can still fight from behind here.
Dota plus new.
Mineski. Yeah, Dota plus was right.
And now Ame does have some levels, though, and can back up and farm that ancient stack. So they were trying to play very aggressive. Now they're like, okay, let's take it easy. Let's get our farm back up and let's not jump the gun too much. As here we see them commit very far forward for jabs. And Moon having it like absolute full mana. They get all these track kills, and you can see this is kind of like a split decision. They couldn't really go for Mushi. He did a lot of damage with the Blade Mail as well versus all of them.
Yeah, Moon just getting a hell of a lot out of that fight.
Yeah.
A lot of money on him as well. What's he done with that money after the Kaya?
Oh, LGD. They walk into Mineski's Ninja Boogie, and Ninja Boogie will be able to retreat.
Yeah,
Moon.
He finished off an Orchid after that fight. He's got a whole Orchid done.
Whole Orchid at base. Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
LGD. I'm gonna look to try and push in again.
Are fortified.
That's the glyph forced instantly. Before the even hit comes out,
Big
they're coming
zip.
forward.
Moon going in. There's the horn. Hook shot forward as well. They've got the control onto Chalice. Chalice is down. They've got the track out onto X-Nova. Mineski chasing for another. X-Nova cannot get away from this one as Mineski are in. Ice with a battery assault. A second kill.
Another track.
These two last fights incredibly costly for LGD.
And that one was without global. That was a haunt, but you saw them no hesitation. They knew. They knew they could go for that fight here on Mineski as they've closed the gap heavily from a close to 7,000 gold lead and a 5,000 experience. We're taking down 1k gold, 0 experience.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Look at that. The Dota plus win probability shoots up, then you. It's on the rise. 70% now for Mineski, despite that portion of the game where LGD were ahead. But in terms of the, as you say, it's certainly going to be the heroes picked that the Dota plus is favouring. There's this Spectre that we've seen have a lot of success in bottom lane jabs. Will go down.
What are the next item choices? BKBs, I'm assuming, at least on one of the heroes. Yeah, BKB for Chalice, at least. Still going for an Orchid on Somnus to be able to go for the Storm. So they're realizing that Moon's getting way too much off in these fights. As Moon, 2,000 mana pool now, level 17. He's got good ways to look for kills on the split. And jumping long forward onto Somnus here. They get enough damage. They bring him down. Another track.
I mean, Moon is just getting kill after kill, as it seems, with these plays. He's able to get the zips on point. He's able to now start building into the Bloodstone. He's going to have that fantastic time. I mean, we saw Moon, try his best last game on the Tinker, and it seems to be the same to this game round. He really is looking to be the sort of the star player in Mineski, at least the performances we've seen during this group stage.
He's making all these aggressive plays too. He's like putting LGD back, then allowing Mushi to just farm, who now has a Manta finished up. So Mushi's damage is very significant now, tied up with Chalice's farm. The recovery by Mineski. Now they're setting up top for Chalice, but they don't really have the disable to go for the Storm. And he's gone.
Wow, missile.
So important. The most important thing in this game is like the hold that they did, but them being able to deny the Aegis. Or taking the Aegis, of course, on Ice. Like if they had that base push from LGD with the Aegis, they would have felt a lot more confident. Oh, Ninja Boogie gets seen for a second by the Necro Books, gets purged up.
Now they're looking at full chase and commit. And they'll let him go, Mineski. They have no interest in trying to fight the rest of the team there. They'll back off.
They want to set up for somebody on mid here, it looks. As Somnus jumps forward, Moon with
Moon
no hesitation.
In again. Straight forward with the big long zip. They do get the chance, Somnus, to pop the Yule Scepter, but the global comes straight out afterwards, so he cannot get away. Somnus, nearly does, but he does still fall. They get Somnus. Ice TP's out. Moon's able to zip to the side. As Mushi.
He's left alone.
He is all alone. So Mushi will fall.
Now it doesn't seem worth it. No. They get a good amount.
Well, they get
for
a couple. I mean, it's all about Moon's game, I feel.
Yeah,
he's the one that's going to carry this.
It is, but
plays.
they use global as well as haunt there.
Sure, it's a lot of resources.
It's a lot of resources, so now it's time for LGD. When a Queen of Pain respawns, it's time to go mid. Do they have BKB finished on Chalice? Not quite yet, but I still think with Haunt and with Global down, you have to try to make this aggressive move forward. And they've got the level 15 as well on the IO, so some nice timings coming in for them as the tracks begin to get set up by Ninja Boogie.
Moon zipping in, starting to play around with FY, drags him in with the Vortex. Does he have the damage to finish him off? He does not. FY is going to be fine for now. Now with the turnaround, the Fire Blast, Moon's caught out. He's dead. He's gone for 70.
This is a tanky IO. He's got a pipe and 1500 HP. And when the Howls popped, he actually has like 1900 HP. The hook shot forward.
Hooks in. Does manage to get the cog track onto the both of them. There's the buyback from Moon. Zips in straight away. This time he will find F5, but the Sonic Wave comes out from Somnus. They've lost Moon. He's dead on the back of a dieback. Ice has to get himself back up to the base. Jump forward from Somnus. They're going to finish off Ice, but Ice can keep his distance. Jabs and Ninja Boogie trying to hit back, but X-Nova's in with a Fire Blast onto Ninja Boogie. They're chasing him with Chalice. They are careful as Mushi does turn up and start to punch back. Somnus has gone down as the dagger comes out from Mushi.
That's a 767 gold for Mushi.
But it is this long death timer on the Storm Spirit. Arme continuing to push him with the backup of FY.
They didn't get the rack still. And they're starting to drop low. This Shuriken's bouncing through.
The dagger as well. Mushi
have to start getting back here. They've got the pipe back available from FY. He's going to use it. They've got to watch out for the tracks and the rockets with those Shuriken bounces, as they will disengage here, and they still don't get the racks.
Mineski continuing to hold.
Expensive hold, though, right? Moon bought back and died.
Nice. Did try for a hook shot there. See if we could find one of the team on the retreat, but they were already out, LGD.
How much did Mushi get for all that fight? Got quite a lot. 2,800 toward that Radiance now. Now the BKB is finished, at least on Chalice. Ame also about to have a BKB. And how's Somnus doing? Not as close to the BKB, but now they're queuing up the triple BKBs to deal with all of the AoE, all the disable and everything that's coming up from Mineski, and all this annoying poke from their spell damage. And Moon will build a Yules of his own to deal with the silence that's coming out from the Orchid of Somnus, as Ninja Boogie just doesn't get the career. Now they're on the prowl. They're looking for him. But he's fine. He did the, so you see the bounty hunters carrying around a Quelling Blade? So he's using the Quelling Blade to, cut the trees and put down those wards that you normally wouldn't be able to, or so. Not the greatest vision, though. At least from that one. Roche is back up, and they find a DD. But they still don't quite have the BKB. Ame wants to finish that. And the ward's catching slight vision, at least of a couple. Just saw the Queen of Pain blinking through. As Mineski, they do have all of their spells available, and now Mushi. Mushi's got a relic.
Oh, yeah,
Top of the net worth.
If you let that... Oh, no, wait.
He bought the recipe.
Okay, brought the recipe. So he is, still just about 1,300 away from the relic.
Level 19 as well on the Spectre. How's our levels doing throughout the game? So yeah, Storm level 20, Spectre level 19. So getting those kills on the comeback.
Moon in immediately on top of Ame, trying to get the kill. There's going to be the horn coming out from Mushi as well. They'll get the silence down onto the IO, trying to focus FY, but as you say, with the pipe, he's too tanky. FY doesn't go down, and now Ame ready to look to fight back. He's got the homing missile out onto Moon. Chalice as well with the ultimate corners. Jabs traps him up. Jabs is gone.
They want Moon. Moon has a Yule Scepter. He zips actually into the rocket, but
he's low on mana.
He's out of mana.
There's another homing missile's out. The cooldown as well. He'll Yules himself up, but they surround him, and Moon's gone.
That's 3, and Moon's dead for 75.
Somnus also finding Ice here to the side of it all. They get the silence down. He has got the blade mail. With the slow of the Shadow Strike, they'll continue to chase him out. Is there any way he can hookshot himself to safety? Chalice is trying to surround him, but he does get up to the Ancients. Puts the cogs down.
And they just leave him. They decide they just want to go for the push, as Ame and FY are already set up there, taking out that Rax both sets.
Radiant's middle
And now making their way bottom. Still 45 seconds, no storm. They know this. It turns nighttime as well. We've got that extra bonus from the Howl. Everybody hitting for that plus 50, and now you see they are actually able to fully clear this one out. And that was Haunt used in that last fight. There is a Radiance finished, and they've got Global, but no Haunt and still no Storm for 30. They might have to just try to go for it without him. This is going to die too fast.
It's a hard defense for them to pull together because LGD, the Gyro Io, pushing in. Ninja Boogie getting taken out by the Rocket Brush. Summoners just jumping in straight away on top of Mushi, dropping the Sonic Wave. The Blade Mail was out though. Has himself a fair, but they have lost X-Nova.
Chalice is focusing buildings. He's not even hitting any heroes whatsoever on this Lycan. He knows objective gaming. Last racks.
Buyback's coming out. Moon's going to be back up in a couple of seconds. Can they get the big kills, Mineski? They need something incredible here. The Chalice sort of left behind. Mushi trying to go for more. You do have the zip forward by Moon, but Ame pops the BKB immediately. FY tethers himself across the cliff to keep himself safe. There's silence at the moment. Moon does shield himself to remove it. Mushi still chasing onward. Does have Haunt as well if they want to keep going, but they will back off. But that is LGD getting everything they came for from the base, getting them to buy back Mineski and getting every single set of racks. Mega Creeps are out.
All right, what does Dota Plus say this time? All right, there we go.
Dota Plus was wrong. Dota Plus was wrong.
It was almost right. It was showing, you know, there was signs of life for
They were
Mineski.
correct that there was going to be a bit of a sort of power surge from Mineski, but that has quite quickly been shut down by LGD, as you can see.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Mega Creeps now. How do they deal with this Mega Creep? Here comes the wave. Mushi can with the Radiance, so can the Storm, but the rest of their heroes do not hit those creeps very well. We see Jab struggling to kill this wave in the mid lane. Is he going to get the last hit? He does. Okay, good. Somnus set up for Mushi bottom. The quick Manta, but is orchided for a moment. TP is on cooldown.
Got vision of him here with the spirits. It's Mushi.
He's got a long time before he can haunt, or before he can TP, but he's got a haunt. He tries, but
Oh, but
orchided
he's been
again.
silenced. He can't jump to the horn.
And
Oh, and Somnus gets it. 70 seconds without Mushi, even longer without Horn.
as all the lanes push in. I mean, it's Mega Creeps. We even see Io, you know, the GPM talent's
I
the
was going to
better
say, one of the
He
time
takes
we've
the
ever
health.
seen him and Io
'Cause he
take the
knows.
health regen. That is
He knows the game's pretty much over.
that
Like,
is some next level BM from FY, and it's beautiful. Taking the bad talent.
He knows the game. Well, he knows the game's ending within the
Yeah.
next few moments. So it's definitely the better talent. The regen's a lot anyway.
It's a lot.
Look when he's tethered. Oh, yeah, he was earned that.
He's got
time.
plus 100 regen.
He's earned. There,
Oh, okay.
46.
But, I mean, still plus
That's
46.
still a lot. Because you got to remember, it is a strength hero. Wisp is a strength hero, so you do benefit that bit more from that HP regen.
Wait, what?
What?
What do you mean?
You get bonus HP regen as a strength hero, Owen.
Yeah, but it's plus 15.
He's a strength hero, Owen.
What? That doesn't make sense. Plus 15 is plus 15.
Meanwhile, Ice gets picked off.
I'm so confused right now. You've been silly. Are you pretending?
Radiant's middle tower is under
I know it's a strength for it, but it says plus 15.
I'm not going to deal with you right now.
What do you mean? It says plus 15. It doesn't say plus 16. It gets plus 15. Stop.
They're pushing the base.
They're pushing
Megas
the
are coming
base.
in. They've got everything available.
LGD have done it again. Looking to be back on that pre-TI group stage form. They looked a little shaky at the start of the groups, but they've certainly come out with some big old stompers here. And this was another one. As they clean up Mineski. GG is called. LGD take the series.
They all
2-0.
They all tip X Nova anyway.
Oh, a
That's
lot of love there between the two teams.
At least they're not, you know, you can tell
They're both going to main stage.
Mineski's not in. It didn't seem like they were in bad spirits
No.
in this game too. They kept trying to push this game out, even though it looked very, very difficult all the way from the beginning. And they showed signs of life, but overall LGD a lot more composed, and their draft felt very